It's time for your Sandusky Speedway weekly race recap show. Your hosts, Chris Mize and Doug Duck.
And here we are. Hi.
Hello, world.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for my phone to ring or text.
Right.
Hey, about parking.
Yeah.
First off, I want to thank all the veterans out there. Without you guys, we couldn't do shows like this. I want to thank the military serving overseas and homeland, protecting what freedoms we got left. First responders, EMS, police, fire, doctors, nurses, and tow truck drivers. I want to thank you guys. It's
And
a tough
Agnes
world
Young.
out there. And Agnes Young. We want to thank Agnes Young from ACDC for being quickly responsive on Sunday nights. Only you people that watch Sunday nights would understand. So, big weekend coming up. Sandusky Speedway, yes. Giving a couple things away tonight. Got a lot of divisions coming in. I know I'm going to have to name them all off again.
They keep growing.
Yeah, they're done growing. We're done, and I can I'll name them off in order. Okay, so Saturday night, October 1st. Pit gates open at 11. Hot laps and general admission gates will open. Well, hot laps will start at 2. General admission at 2. We'll be qualifying around 4:30 with racing at 6:30.
Okay.
We're running late models, sprints, mods, Ohio Wheelman, North National Compact Touring Series, the Trophy Stocks, Barberton Trophy Stocks, Rising Stars and Warriors from Painesville will run in a division. The Renegade Stock Series, Beginner Stocks, Barberton Compacts, Pure Stocks on Saturday. Okay. What, Doug?
Now you got features, right, for some of these.
Well, hold on. We got all the heat races, qualifying and heat races that we'll run and all them. We're running a non-winners race in the Pure Stocks, a non-winners race in the Renegade Stock Series, and a buy-in race in the Wheelman Series. We're running features on the Midwest Sprint Lights, Great Sprints, National Compact Touring Series, Barberton Trophy Stocks, Painesville Rising Stars and Warriors, Beginner Stocks, and the Barberton Compacts.
Well,
Sunday.
You got everything memorized.
Sunday, it'll be the same divisions except for the Barberton Trophy Stocks and the Painesville Rising Stars and Warriors won't be running. The Ace Racing League will take its place. So everything will be the same. We'll run pit gates. I'm looking. I got a whole list of stuff. Yeah, Sunday. I don't know. Pit gates open at 9. Hot laps and general admission will open at 12. We're going to qualify sprints, National Compact Touring Series, and Ace Racing League around 1:30, 1:40 in that time period. And all the features will start at, well, I take that back. Heats will be run for sprints. They're doing a full show. They'll be running heat races starting at 2 o'clock. Racing will start at 2 o'clock, and as soon as that's done, we're going into our features. So, got a lot of racing going on, Doug.
You do. Wow. Pit pass $40 per day. You can get a 2-day pass for $75, and you're going to qualify at 140.
Well, I got a lot of stuff I got to push through. I'm in 130 as soon as I'm done with the hot laps. We're running one set of hot laps on Saturday, and as soon as I'm done with that, we're going right into qualifying, and then hopefully be racing by 2. So, yes, pit gates are 40 a day or 75 for a 2-day pass. General admission for adults, I don't have all the kids pricing. I'm just going off of what I know. So you have to, seniors and kids, I think Doug's got it, but 15 on Saturday and 20 on Sunday.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you what. Huh?
Kids are 7 on Saturday and 8 on Sunday.
Okay. It's pretty damn good price, to be honest with you, for all that racing.
How many did you say? 26 races over the weekend?
Just Saturday, I believe. I'm going to have just about Saturday, 26, 27 races, and then probably around 12, 14 on Sunday.
That's awesome.
So, for that price on Saturday, I can tell you this right now. You're getting your money's worth. And plenty of money. Now, Friday, practice will be from 12 to dark, which is right about now. We're going to cut, right about now, we're going to cut practice off around 7:30. What I want to remind everybody, we are having a party in the pits. It's Saturday night. I just went through that, Jeffy. Saturday night.
Wow, Jeffy.
And now, getting back, I'm glad he actually put that up there. Sunday's a big deal for the Pure Stock division, North Coast Stock Series. Mm-hmm. It's their showdown in Sandtown. They're running for an elevated purse. Now, just let everybody know, we will be announcing that group from the tunnel, Doug. They'll be coming out. Cars be on the track. They'll be coming out the tunnel.
Like they did for Supers?
Yeah, Supers and the Renegade Stock Rumble, So this is something that was put together. This is the only spot we had it. At the time, we only had 7, 8 divisions. Now we got 11, but we're not going to slight them guys. We promised them this. So, fans are going to have to bear with us a little bit on that. It's something special to them guys. They've worked their ass off. Things have been going good, pretty good this year. They deserve it. Next year, we're going to move that to their own night. We couldn't fit that in this year. When it come up late in the season, Kevy and the guys were talking. This is what we decided to do. So, showdown in Sandtown, a special show for the North Coast Stock Series. So, we hey, there you go. I tell you what, September 10th, he won a heat race.
Good deal.
Stuck a 2-liter of Mountain Dew out the window instead of the checkered flag. But Friday night at 8 o'clock, we're opening the gates. And, the boss is calling me. We're doing live, and the boss is calling me.
He must not be watching.
Friday night, we're opening the gates at 8 o'clock. It's free to anybody that wants to come out. I know we got people coming out to camp and that, and we got a DJ. It's going to be playing in the pit area. Bring your own beer, a little bit of Pepsi, whatever you feel like your beverage should be. Fans, there's going to be a lot of drivers there on Friday. Trust me, the phone calls and texts I'm getting about where to park on Friday for practice and that.
You're the parking attendant?
Yeah. I'm going to change my title, head parking attendant. But it's something kind of cool. We tried it a couple years back, and then the pandemic hit. And of course, the first year we tried it, started raining that night, and then the pandemic hit, so we had to cut things back, couldn't do it. Well, you can walk up to the cars. There's going to be a lot of drivers there, and we're going to have Will Wiggins on here in a minute from Ohio Wheelman Series, their championship night. So he's going to have a shitload of cars there. I know there's going to be late models, and go ahead and bring Will on. We'll talk about that a little bit.
All right. There's Will. Well, we see half of Will.
What's really going?
There you go.
There you are. So hold on, Will. What I'm talking about is Friday night. It's kind of cool because a lot of guys like Will and a bunch of guys from his Ohio Wheelman Series will be there Friday practicing late models. At 8 o'clock, like I say, it's free. It's free. Yeah, no shit, Dean. It's about all I'm worth. Kick back, have a Pepsi, have a couple beers, talk to the drivers, look at their cars. You know, it's a good way to you got a favorite driver, mingle with them a little bit, kind of a relaxed setting, party in the pits Friday night. So didn't find a food truck, but that's okay. There's plenty of beer all around and plenty of Pepsi products.
I'm bringing my grill and some bratwurst.
There you go. Plus Big D's Pizza, don't forget.
Yeah, I called him today. I'm waiting for him to call me back. Hopefully he'll call me tomorrow.
Right here.
He's on.
Oh,
He's
there you
on.
go. Boom, there it is. Call you tomorrow.
So, well, second season, I guess sophomore season. I mean, we talked before to Josh Neff. We had Jan. You're going into your championship night. It's pretty much locked up on the champion, but you got points battles back and forth. I hate throwing numbers out there. You throw them out there because you're pretty damn sure in what you got, and you throw two numbers, and we're staring at 26, if not more, correct?
I think we'll be right there. I know I got a couple teams bringing multiple cars. I know we'll have a couple new cars, 3 new cars that I know of for a fact. This will be their first show with us this year. They're kind of shaking cars down, seeing how they can, what they got to do to keep up next year or whatever, changes they need to make, if any. So that's pretty exciting, especially at the end of the season, to see guys jumping on at the end to get ready for next year. I can tell you that I know of 6 brand new builds that are going to be going on for next season, which is really, really exciting, especially in the street stock world where it was in 2020. So that I'm real excited about where the series is going and where we've been able to head with this deal. And really, it's all because of the support from the drivers and teams. It's all because of them. I'm just the guy behind the scenes pulling strings. I can't make people come. I can't put fuel in their gas tanks. I can't make them believe in what I had, my vision for street stock racing. So, it's all the drivers, and I tell them that every week. I appreciate your belief in me, and I will continue to grow this as big as it'll allow me to allow it to grow as big as it can get. So, we're on the brink of next year. I think it's going to. I said that this year was going to be our breakout year, but I really think next year with some of the partnerships we're getting ready to announce here at 8 o'clock, some of the partnerships that we've built over the last 2 years, it's going to be huge for us going into the momentum into 2023. So, and I can't even begin to tell you the awesome feedback I've gotten from tracks and promoters that I didn't even know were paying attention. So, very, very cool. And we have some big news for next year, and we'll get into that a little bit at a time, but we got to get through this next race and crown our champion and get our banquet going on and pass out rules and all that fun stuff. So,
you asked me today, we did a trick or treat thing last year, Doug, and we ran 2 shows in one day, and it was pretty successful. And Will goes, "Hey, we're doing trick or treat, right?" And I said, "Well, I got 26 races I got to run. I doubt we'll have an intermission." You know what I mean? So, Will, you come up, advised up another plan, because a lot of you drivers and Rich DeWitt, you might want to pay attention to this, because Rich has always got candy. But go ahead.
So what I thought of was, if due to time restraints and things, and not having an intermission or time to, do like an autograph trunk or treat deal or whatever, or even run them through the pits. So I thought, why not come to the kids? And so any drivers, teams, this doesn't go out to the Wheelman Series. This goes out to late model teams and sprint cars, anybody that's coming this weekend. Any drivers I highly recommend and would like for you to join us and walk through the grandstands, and pass out candy. I bought I don't know, the biggest bags of candy Giant Eagle sells. So there'll be plenty of stuff. And I know always at the wheelman tables in booths, our apparel tables and stuff, there's always candy and jump ropes and bubbles, and Amy, Cather, and Donnie do a great job with that for the kids and stuff. So nonetheless, it'll be awesome stuff. So make sure you bring the kids out. Cavalcades are always a blast.
That was kind of a funny conversation, Doug. He says, "Hey, we're doing trick or treat," and I'm like, I'm in my machine. I'm like, "Whoa!" And he calls him back and he goes, "Hey, what if?" And I say, "It's a great idea. That's a good way to, But right. you come up with them great ideas quite a bit. And moving forward, like I said, I want everybody, if you're watching, at 8:00, there's actually 2 lives going to go on. Switch over to Ohio Wheelman Series live. He's got some big announcements coming out tonight that he'll share in his live. I'm happy for him. I'm glad that, it's all coming together, and, you're either with us or against us. Right, Will?
That's right.
So, this is a good deal coming down. Will, it's always a pleasure. I know you're going to have to get off here in a minute and get, I know if I say you want to thank your sponsors, we'll take another 10 minutes, Doug. But go ahead, Will.
It's a whole page, so. I would like to say one thing, though. A lot of the teams that followed us this season with the driver card packs, I've got them all here, the different packs. It was an awesome idea to get to know the drivers, make it a little more personal. Every show that we've had starting at Barberton this year, there's Ona pack, and then we've got, there's the Josh pack. And anyway, anybody that's collected all these packs of cards, each pack has 5 drivers in it. There's some bonus cards. There's some autograph cards, so where the kids can get autographs. We do have those available. And all the teams that have collected all of them, or fans or whoever, I've purchased and had these made, these custom. These are bigger than most feature trophies, but they're super fan trophies for the 2022 season. So anybody that comes up to me this weekend, you have to bring the cards up to me personally because I want a picture with you. But anybody who has the cards, now keep in mind, you can cheat a little bit because we do have some packs still available, and I believe you can buy the whole sets. A few of them. But anyway, any fan that followed us and has collected all of the card packs and can show them to me this weekend, I will personally hand you one of these 2022 Ohio Wheelman Series Superfan trophies. I have them in just about every color you can think of too. So if you send your kid up with your packs, or if you collect them for your kid or whatever, they can pick their favorite color or whatever. So something neat we did. I had somebody reach out to us and say, "Hey, we don't know a lot of these drivers, and we'd like to get some information on them, get to know them a little bit better." They used to do like magazines and catalogs. They used to do the racetracks used to do. So Brandon Freeman and I came up with this idea and just kind of we ran with it, and it took off. So really neat deal. It's on the back of all the cards, has all the driver information, where they're from, how many years they've raced, their age, their occupation, their favorite driver, their biggest accomplishment, whether it be racing or personal or family or whatever the case may be. So just some really cool personal stuff about the drivers on the cards.
That was a neat idea.
Yeah, it was cool. The fans have really soaked it up, man. We usually sell out. I've rebought some weeks because we sold out so fast that people didn't get any. So we had to repurchase, and that's why I said there are some weeks available. We have some left because we reordered because people couldn't get them.
Did they get gum with them?
No, we couldn't figure out how to get it. We couldn't get no gum sponsor.
That gum used to suck. Remember that? That gum sucked.
I used to open
the gum you didn't care.
But you're right. You got it for the card.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, no McDonald's coupons, no gum, they're just Ohio Wheelman drivers.
That's so awesome. all you drivers out there, remember, this is Will's idea, because I couldn't, when you got what we're going on, I can't guarantee an intermission. I can't guarantee a break in the show with what all we got going on. And we'll come back. This is a great idea. So you drivers, if you want to get involved, pass out candy, do a little Halloweening for the kids and that, get with Will. they're going to go through the stands. You go through at separate times, whatever. So a great idea.
Yeah, bring your autograph cards if you have them. If you guys can't afford to buy candy and you got leftover driver cards or whatever, or stickers or whatever you have, bring those too. I mean, that's a completely open idea. I pass out I walk around to the kids at every track we go to, and I autograph my pictures that I had made, and I hand them out to all the kids. And I joke with Josh Pork because I went up directly to his son and gave him one of my pictures, and I said, "Here, this is your new favorite driver." Well, he came back the next day for a cavalcade we were at, and his boy walked by, and he ran up to me and said, "Give me a high five." He said, "You're my favorite driver." And Josh was chuckling as he walked by. So put that interaction with kids is what's going to keep racing growing and alive. Those kids coming to the track and being excited to come back. So, we love that stuff, and I love anybody that knows me knows that we do a lot for the kids with the Wheelman series. So,
good deal.
I tell you could be like Norm Taylor and tag everybody's shit. After High Miler, it was like 3 days later. I looked at my back window and there's a 32 sticker.
Me and Sam did that one cavalcade. If you look around Sandusky hard enough, there's Wiggins Construction stickers on quite a few bumpers and Sammy's golf cart still. And him and I went through one. I think it was 2020 or 2019 or something. We went and stickered up Sandusky with Wiggins Construction.
So. Well, we appreciate everything you do. Like I'm telling everybody, tune in at 8 o'clock. Ohio Wheelman Series Live's coming on. Be a pretty big show. So we'll see you Friday.
Thank you, guys. I'll be there early Friday. I got to make a couple trips. So
thanks for everything you do, Will.
No problem. Right, thank you, guys.
Thanks. Yep. Take care. Awesome. What a great idea.
He comes up with some ideas, and I'd love to say, yeah, that was my idea, but. Like today, and you see right away, Ashley, Richie's wife, they always got candy for the kids, and I can't, with everything going on, I said, well, I can't guarantee that we can do anything like that. And Will calls him back, says, what if I went up? Man, that's a great idea. Go ahead, have at it, and we'll announce it, One thing I got to do here is, we've pushed about the late models, I'm telling you right now, we're going to have a great field of modifieds. The must-see Midwest Light Crate Sprints, we should have 12, 13 of them from what I'm hearing from Jim Hanks, right on down the line. But I got to give shout-out props to our regular divisions that we run, Doug. I want to thank North Coast Stock Series, the Renegade Stock Series, and Beginner Stock Series guys sticking with us all year. This show's Pure Stock North Coast Stock Series show. It's a lot about you guys, and I don't want them to feel slighted. You know what I mean? Because the late models, and it's not the late models. Late models is a big deal. It's the first time they've been back in, what did we say, 5 years? Yeah. And looking forward, we're looking at 12 to 15. I hate to put a number on it because if I say 15 and we have 14, somebody's going to send me a private message when I'm up in a car. You said there'd be 15 cars, Right. So, National Compact Touring Series. Drew Jack's been doing a lot of promoting over on that side. He's expecting up to 20, 22 cars. It's probably going to be one of the better cavalcades we had in a while. There's going to be a lot of racing, a lot of good racing. And for actually a pretty fair price, Doug. I mean, if you look at the prices.
Yep.
I agree. So, other than that, Matt Marlowe, give me a call after this. I want to talk to you for a minute, buddy. No, you're not in trouble. He's going, what? I didn't even. Amanda, call him. He won't yell at you. But
Angel have a question.
She got a question? She said, hey, Doug.
Yeah.
No, she's saying hi.
Hi. No,
so,
you won't see me. No.
Tonight, Big D's Pizza, Dean Henry. We appreciate Dean immensely. They got all kinds of great food over at Big D's in Clyde, Ohio. Normally on our other show, we go through and show everybody, but we're a little bit limited on time. But I tell you this, support your mom and pop stores. Dean Henry does a lot for racing, not just this show and our other show. He does a lot for Hammer Down and then the racing itself. The Big D's Hot Dog Challenge. Dean, remind me, I got to come over and pick the belt up. James McKay won the belt. We're going to give that to him Saturday night. So I
In the middle of everything.
Well, yeah.
You're just going to hand it to
him. I'll make a couple seconds.
He can do it at the banquet.
You know, we appreciate everything Dean Henry's done. I mean, that belt wasn't cheap. Believe me, it was not cheap. And he jumped on board and Big D's hot dog races. James won the championship throughout the season. So he gives pizzas away. And that's not cheap either in today's world, Doug.
Right.
You know, you add it all up. But we want to thank him. So we're going to give a pizza away tonight and 2 tickets. Now Kevin's probably watching. What? 2 tickets to Sunday. Yeah. You're going to pay for them. You're going to pay for them. Okay, here we go with the pizza. Hashtag Sandusky Speedway. Give you 2 more seconds. 1, 2. Okay, Doug.
And 34 of you are in.
Big D's, Clyde, Ohio. Dean Henry, we really appreciate you, buddy.
Yes, we do.
Roy Stanley. There you go. Okay. Oh, boy. I got Najedley's in it now.
So the next one's going to
Amy Cather or Najedley.
Right.
All right. 2 tickets to Sunday. Racing starts 2:00. Spin the wheel.
The wheel is spun.
Oh, the wheel froze.
Not on this end.
Robin Ware, she's won a couple times too, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Robin. Congratulations, Roy. I tell you what, Roy, I tell you what, thanks. But what we'll do is Dean Henry. How about this, Roy? If you know any veterans over in Clyde, Ohio, around your area, give it to a veteran. How's that? That work for you, Roy? So, big weekend, like I say. Flyers are up, times are posted. One thing I will say to all the drivers, it is if you have a regular trailer not enclosed, yes, you are subject to being parked in the infield. Put it out there. I've been saying that all day, Doug. But you are subject to being parked in the infield, and closed trailers will be in the pits. The infield's really not that bad, to tell you the truth. We'll get you across. If you go over to turn 1, you can see 2 yellow lines at the top of the track going down. That's where I want you to cross if you're in the infield.
Will there be a crossing gate guard? Get you across there. You're just going to yell out the door, go.
I'm yelling at her, what the hell are they doing? No.
That's what I heard.
Ronnie's going to say, Ronnie gets more interested. But you know what? Make sure you hit Friday night. Everybody likes something for free. We're going to open the gates up and, meet the drivers. Meet the drivers. They're going to be there practicing. They're going to be kind of, listen, Friday nights are always kind of laid back, Doug. People are pretty calm because, Saturday night, sometimes they're thrashing on their cars because of whatever reason. But, it's more of a laid back atmosphere. That's why I want to do this. At 8:00, we're going to open up the gates, have a DJ playing, and let's have a little fun. That's what Cavalcades used to be, people. Cavalcades used to be a fun event, end of the year event. There wasn't a lot of bitching. I don't want a lot of bitching going on this weekend. You're there to have fun. You're there for the fans. Put on a show for the fans. The fans have fun. So we appreciate everybody. What's that?
You want to take care of that?
There you go, Dean. Just let me know.
He won 2 tickets.
Yeah, he won 2 tickets on Sunday, and he wants to give them a veteran. We can do that. We can. I'll take care of that, Randy. I'll take care of that. It's not a problem. I got somebody in mind.
All right. No, I will not be there this weekend. Sorry.
No. Prior commitments with the haunted house. Doug goes in as, I don't know what he goes in as.
Satan.
Satan.
I go in as Chris Miles.
Satan. But, all right, people. Be a fun weekend. Look forward to seeing y'all. I want to thank the fans. There's been a lot of fan support with this, and
Yeah.
you know, it should be a big weekend of prices. I'm shocked.
I know you don't like to throw numbers out, but you did have a number in your head.
If
where
I
you're
had
gonna
to guess, you want me to throw numbers?
Yeah.
Between 130 and 140 cars, 120 and 140 cars. I'm looking on the upswing. I say 120, but it's a conservative number. I'm looking the upswing 140 cars throughout the weekend. Don't know what I'm going to park them all. They're going to be in the infield, but.
Well, you're going to be the best parking attendant around.
Larry Justice. Still got to get out there and talk to you, or I'll talk to you Friday. Guys, All-American Iron. New division we're starting up next year. Larry Justice got the rule package, putting it together. Go over to the All-American Iron Facebook page. They have a Facebook page, or Larry Justice. Look them up on Facebook. Rules are out. There's a few tweaking he wants to go over. What's that?
I was going to say, why don't we have him on probably a week?
We'll have him on here in a week and a couple weeks. You know, but Larry, look it up, guys. It's a good deal. For about $3,000 to $4,000, you can get into racing. It's going to be a pretty good, you know, thing that he come. It's. I wish it was my idea, Doug. I really do, so I can take credit for it, but it ain't. It's right. Larry's idea he come up with, and so get a hold of him. Go over to our Facebook page, check it out. It's a good way to get into racing, and you know, there's a lot of guys that. You know, let's face the facts. Everything's going up in price right now. Inflation that somebody says we don't have. I don't know. Maybe not up there, but down here we have inflation that hit us. And you know, some people can't afford to race in the street stocks or whatever, and they want back into racing, and it's a good way to get into it. Got a group now too. So there you go. Larry Justice. Get a hold of him. Find out where the group is. All-American Iron Series. I look forward to that, Doug. That's going to be a pretty good deal that Larry and him started up, and I'm kind of excited about that for next year. So, yeah, thanks, Larry.
Right here it is.
Right there. Okay. There's the. You put that over in the comments if somebody wants to click on it. Or?
Yes, I can do that.
We'll put it over in the comment section. Doug will. I won't. I just sit here and run my mouth. Doug's the wizard behind all this.
Yeah, Doug can do it.
Hopefully. Like Sundays. What are we talking about, Doug?
Right.
But
just watch the show, Chris.
Yeah, watch the show. Thank you for a great season. Closer, and then we'll, here in another couple months, be talking about the hangover, Doug.
Wow. Could you believe it?
Amazing. Time went by. Had a great year, people. Look for a great weekend. See y'all Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Don't forget, party in the pits Friday night, 8 o'clock, gates open up. Come meet your drivers. Drink a couple beers, drink a couple Pepsis, whatever. Listen to some good music and have some fun. So camping's free, Doug.
Awesome.
Camping's free. So, all right, everybody. God bless y'all. And God bless America.
See ya.